In the song, he said, "We are the sound of the 100,000 walkers," some shit like that. This song is called "Big Bag Sofa." Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly Terrell. It's lit. This reading is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise of Venus. For the last half of, man, why I want to say December? Last half of April 2025. I don't know, maybe something happened in December. But yeah. So my returning viewers, my thrivers, my subscribers, thank you so much for locking in. Hitting the like button, stay from the beginning to the end. Telling all your friends, all your peoples was good. Hit the subscribe button. I post for all 12 zodiac signs every 2 weeks. Also do pick a card to generate and to tap in and hit the bell. That'd be swell, okay? Anybody interested in a personal, slide into my DMs and I got you. This is what I wrote for day 2 is, okay? Yeah, there. This is what I wrote. Bigger picture. And then I wrote shy. And then I wrote expansion. I don't know. I don't really like that word, to be honest with you. But anyway, there's certain, like I told y'all, there's certain things that I just like. What? No, I don't need that. I don't need that kind of emotion or feeling. But anyway, expansion, because that's what I thought about when I think about Sagittarius. I also wrote no room for shyness to be fully embodied, to be your fully embodied self. There's no room for shyness. I said, do what you want to do. You could be real good at whatever it is that you want to do. Whatever it is that you truly want to do, you could be really good at it. I also wrote, I guess alter egos are good to get the job done. I feel like alter egos are part of you though. I feel like it's still you. Today resonates. This reading's for Sagittarius. I don't know. My sun, moon, and rising is Scorpio, so I don't know. Me, I'm like, what you see is what you get. What you think, it might be true. So 221, 2. You know, I don't know. I just feel that energy of like, if somebody said whatever somebody said to you about me, like it's true, like for them in that situation, like maybe I had to be a bitch because it called for it, or maybe I am a sweet person. Like you know what I'm saying? People got different perspectives on who you are. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all drinking your water, y'all staying hydrated and aligned, mind, body, and soul. Ultimately, I feel like it's about who you are, like who you are, who you show up as in the world, and who you are when you by yourself alone in your room. Okay, so we gonna talk to God. I see y'all coming in here. Y'all got the notification. I don't know how y'all got here, but hit the like button for me, please. Talk to God. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the ones that fuck with me, of the highest ascendant right light. Thank you so much for sending me down to do this reading for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, making sure we're all protected during this reading. And we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. Thank you for the clear audio and the clear visuals, Lord. So I'm gonna get a spiritual card. This for Sagittarius. Clear any interference with these cards. I'm gonna get one card on the table for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, last half of April 2025. Y'all just came here to watch me? Okay, it's cool. It's cool too. Alright, clear any interference with these cards. Let me get one card on the table for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Last half of April 2025. My genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. So you could be somebody that you genuinely want to serve other people. So it's making your path clear. I think about this verse in the Bible that says, God, please make my path clear because of my enemies. Okay, something like that. But anyway, this card came out for Scorpio. So maybe you're a cusper. The difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. So I'm also getting this energy of like, I don't know. I don't think people that project would necessarily be watching me, but I guess they would be. But I think whatever I would say would go in one ear and out the other. But I'll just say this. Something about Like whatever somebody could be projecting, however it is, like somebody, I don't know, it feels like a gripe. Like somebody has, I don't know, like they just got a grudge, and it's like whatever it is, like so and so did this to me, so and so did that to me, so and so shit like that, and it's like, you know when they say when you point a finger, you point it however many back at yourself, three fingers at yourself. It's like, how can you see that you're like that? How can you see that what you're doing? But anyway, we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna get an Oracle of Mermaids card. I don't know. It's a 1-800 junk commercial, and they didn't let me skip it. So it was like it's gonna be a whole type. All right, so let me see. I don't know, man. I'm looking at divination. I'm looking at soul cage right now. I don't like the energy. Okay, it feels very like controlling. It feels very like so and so did something to me, and you know somebody could have did some shit to you though, for real. I don't know. I know I want to say something about stealing. I don't know, but take whatever I say as a resonance. But I was gonna say something about somebody could have not had a genuine desire to serve. So something about their path not being clear. So that's why they got to do fuck shit, or or something like that. Clear any interference with these cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, warring angels, for protecting my mind and my body. All right, let me get one card on the table for Sagittarius. Someone rise of Venus. Clear any interference with these cards. Let me get one card on the table for Sagittarius. Someone rise of Venus. Last half of April 2025. Falling in love. Just can't help falling in love with you. I'm looking at 20. Falling in love. Kissing the divine in another, in yourself. I don't know. I just feel this energy of like God does exist. I don't know. You know God exists though, but it's like when you see it though, it's like yes. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe somebody, this is you and your person. Okay. So I'm using the Crystal Power Tarot deck. Okay, so yeah, something about you being in your purpose, and you gonna have a, you know what I'm saying, you and your boo thing. Y'all gonna be in your purpose, and there's gonna be people watching. It may be comparing. It may be trying to look at where they went wrong, why they're not on the right track. So what they created for themselves in their lives. All right. I'm looking at the 3 of Wands. Okay. I'm just feeling like everybody got choices. Okay. I made this short, and I said something about the pain of discipline. I didn't make this up. The pain of discipline versus the pain of regret. You know, I guess people that they're not disciplined. Here's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like in the world, I just feel like there's producers and there's consumers, and some people's a little bit of both. And maybe there's another category. I don't know, but I just feel like it's good to be more of a producer than a consumer. It's more for you to create. It's better for you to create things than for you to just say, I don't know. It just made me feel like couch potato. Instead of being like a couch potato, like that's not your purpose in life. Like I don't know. I feel like that dude, that dude in them commercials, that dude in them commercials that be like, "What you doing on the couch? Get up. You know you got to go to school. You know you should be going to school right now." Da da da. And then I seen some video of him like years later, and I think I don't know if he said that he didn't go to school or he didn't go to that school, or something like that. And I don't even think he was an actor. I think he just happened to be around. But I don't know. I don't know. Let me get 3 cards on the table for Sagittarius. Clear out any interference with these cards. Let me get 3 cards on the table for Sagittarius. I'm gonna rise the Venus. This one's called Good for Nothing. Okay, take whatever I say as it resonates, okay, Sagittarius. Okay, it really looked like, this looks really good. I'm looking at the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment energy. I trust in the flow of life. So you could be really close to God yourself, and you following the guidance. Okay, you following the guidance and shit. I don't know. I guess it could feel like not even scary, but like exhilarating. Nine of Cups. Queen of Cups is also out here. Okay. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. So that's what you're doing. And then Two of Cups is out here, the last card. I'm worthy of the deepest kind of love. I don't know. I want to think of some Sade song, but I'm not sure which song. And then I'm thinking about, and then I was gonna say something about I keep holding on. I keep holding on. I don't know. I don't think that's a Sade song, but I'm looking at the Emperor Aries energy. I make empowered choices. Okay, this is you and your boo thing. Y'all together, or they're in your energy. At the top of the deck is the Eight of Swords. Okay, self-inflicted binds. I release myself for self-inflicted binds. And then I'm looking at Temperance. Something about it's how you frame things. I don't know. I feel like I'm thinking about a little bit about the Scorpio reading, but something about it's like excited. Do you feel excited? Okay, but you don't know what's coming up next in your life. Okay, do you feel excited or you feel scared? You know what I'm saying? They could be both the same feelings, but it's like how you think about it. So you could be happy. Nine of Cups. I don't know. 11:55. I'm just thinking about like you got on the roller coaster, like you got, and then something about nobody could have showed you this, like you had to do it yourself or something. But anyway, the Eight of Swords and Temperance, Four of Swords. Something about don't be too worried or concerned about what your future is gonna look like or something. I don't know. I'm looking at Judgment. I'm looking at the Hierophant because God's got the final judgment. It's in God's hands. Clear any interference with these cards. Some of this nine of cups for Sagittarius. Some of Rising Venus. I trust in the flow of life. Do you know in the flow of life? I'm just thinking about like water and how they be currents, and you gotta like ride the currents so you don't. I don't know. I don't know. You know, water could be powerful. I'm not sure if like people could really hurt themselves going against waves and shit, but I feel like you could. But talking about this nine of cups for Sagittarius. Maybe somebody was trying to get in between you and somebody else, and that was not what they were supposed to be doing. What came out is a page of cups. It's in reverse. Water energy. Yeah, in reverse. There's only cups out here. So either you got water in your chart or you're dealing with the water sign. At the bottom of the deck is a page of pentacles. Two pages. I don't know if this is about a child, about a kid. It says, I am young. I am as young as I choose to feel. So somebody doesn't feel young. It's in reverse. Let me see. Somebody doesn't feel young. And you know something about your imagination. Like, don't let your imagination die because that's how it should be created and stuff. Okay. And then it's like imagination is the things that you don't see. It's like creating things. It's like as opposed to just accepting what you see around you. And it's like, this is what it is. Dead end or something. But I'm looking, well, Page of Cups in reverse. Deliante, seduction. I think that's how you said Deliante. Hmm. But anyway, so I looked that word up and something about like young in love, like young in love, immature in love. Hmm. I'm just seeing pages right now. So some of the I'm looking at the Three of Cups, water energy. I embrace joyful opportunities. I'm looking at the Hierophant. Mm-hmm. This will be take out resonance, but this could be about like a parent and a child, And it's like God, it's like God. Well, I'm thinking about like bubbles, like that you blow. But then I was thinking about like bubbles like in the tub. But I was gonna say something about like now this person gets to live their life now they without your interference or something like that. Uh, I'm talking, but when I'm looking at these cards, it's like I be like, where'd you get that from? But at the top of the deck, I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles. It says, I take the time I need to nurture myself. Yeah, okay, so somebody has an opportunity to like something about in real time. Nine of Pentacles is looking good, smelling good, everything good. Look at this Ace of Cups. All these cards are really good, Sagittarius. Three of Cups is like, maybe this is about a friend that can see you in a self-sufficient energy. It says, I embrace joyful opportunities. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking at the Nine of Swords. Maybe they don't feel, maybe they see you living your life from what they see, from what they can see of your life, okay? I don't know. I'm looking at these eyes. And then I was going to say windows of the soul. And then I was going to say windows. Something about you being on your path, you loving yourself. I don't see the Six of Wands, but something about this gives me like a winning energy. And I just put the deck just now. I saw the High Priestess. I don't know. I'm thinking about cookies. I'm thinking about cookies, but this for Sagittarius. Somebody's Queen of Cups for Sagittarius. Last half, baby. I want to put all these cards back, okay? I don't have to, but this Queen of Cups, somebody's not sorry. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. I know that the right person waits until I'm ready. Somebody's not sorry about stalling you out, about you stalling. I don't know. Let me see. But I said that because it's like something was malicious because I saw the Five of Wands. Somebody, and I'm looking at the Tower. Injustice, so it's like somebody did it to themselves. Somebody's Queen of Cups. Clear out any interference with these cards. Some about this Queen of Cups for Sagittarius, Sun, Rise, Venus. The Hierophant. Somebody's close to God. I'm ready to love and learn. Somebody just likes to grow and live their life, man. What's going on? Then look, there's a problem with the devil. The devil got a problem with it. The devil got an issue with it. Capricorn energy. I am free of whatever's holding me back. Get up off me. Get up off me. At the top of the deck is the Three of Swords. Somebody's like, mm-hmm. It's like, if you believe that Jesus already died for your sins, it's like, why you gotta martyr somebody else? It's like, what's going on? What are you doing? I don't know. You just what? This is not the first time that I've seen like the cards literally saying like the devil being heartbroken or somebody in this double energy being heartbroken. They're so upset because how God, because of your purpose. Because it's like when you on God's team, when you fuck with God for real, it's so many benefits. It's like so many benefits, but you don't got people coming after you and shit. But you know what I'm saying? That be on demon time, but there's so many benefits. I'm just looking at this book. Mm-hmm. It's so many benefits because I'm just thinking about this deck that I got, Manifesting Your Mastery. It's like I exist to love God, and then it's like I exist to love God, and that's it. And it's like boom, and then it brings your purpose. Like I exist to love God, and then I love God, and then now I know my purpose and shit. Anyway, some of this hierophant. But this would be this energy moving in, like this double energy moving through people. Some of this hierophant for Sagittarius. Clear out any interference with these cards. Some of this hierophant for Sagittarius. Sun, Rise, Venus. Last half of April 2025. I wanted to stop because I didn't like how this card felt, but let me see. I split the deck. I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Wands. Some of this Hierophant for Sagittarius. Last half of April 2025. Clear out any interference with these cards. I don't know. I was gonna say something about these folks having to go to God for like having to go to God if they want to repent or something like that. Maybe this is about a family. I'm looking at the Ten of Pentacles. The Hierophant also could be like organization or something like that, like a church. To me, I'll just be like, that's God. I'm looking at the Ten of Swords. I see the truth in this ending. Yeah, you're not dealing with your family no more. And I don't know why this is such a big deal. Okay, it's in the Bible it says something about, yeah, when you get married too, falling in love, you're gonna leave your mother's house and go to your marital house or whatever like that. But also it says something about like your purpose, like you doing your purpose and leaving the land that you came from or leaving ideologies that you came from, following God, okay? Something like that, okay? So yeah, so that's what's going on. I just saw the High Priestess. Some of this Hierophant again. So yeah, so anyway, clear any interference with these cards. Some of the Hierophant for Sagittarius. The devil is heartbroken. The, I'm looking at the Tower and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, people that no sustenance, okay? Things built on lies, like makeshift, like shit that's not built to last. And lies. But I got lies from. I mean, the devil could be lies. I mean, this could be about a relationship that was like somebody that's non-committal. Okay, if you're not in this person's life, it's like whatever heartbreak or whatever like you experienced with them, it's like they're experiencing it by themselves. I don't think they was experiencing it the same time you was, because they could have been on some playboy shit. Okay, so I got resonates. At the top of the deck though, I'm looking at the Knight of Swords. Hmm. Some of this Hierophant again for Sagittarius. Someone rises Venus. Clear any interference. I'm looking at the Two of Wands. I focus on what I want and make it happen. I feel like God's on your side. It's like whatever it is that you want, it's like the universe, God is conspiring for your good. I'm looking at the Death card. There's got to be some endings going on. I let go and embrace new beginnings, or transitionings, or you changing as a person. I'm looking at the Six of Wands. Okay, this could be about you getting comfortable in the spotlight, if that's the thing, if you need to do that. I'm looking at the Death card, Six of Wands. I'm looking at the Knight of Cups. So now somebody want to apologize. They could see you as strong. You strong enough to follow your intuition. Courageous. I'm looking at the Star card and the King of Swords at the top of the deck. Aquarius energy, Ace of Wands. Let me see. This for Sagittarius. Somebody could say like they decided on you or something like that. I'm looking at the World's card. Come out this Two of Wands for Sagittarius. Sun, Rise, Venus. Last half of April 2025. Come out the Two of Wands. You know, it's like it's good to look at the bigger picture, but then when you actually taking the steps, you got to pay attention to what you're doing in the moment. Okay. Hmm. But some of this Two of Wands for Sagittarius. Okay, I feel like you could know that already, but some of this Two of Wands. Clear any interference with these cards. Some of this Two of Wands for Sagittarius. Last half of April 2025. Okay, talking about this. Well, something's gonna be made fair to you. I'm looking at the Empress. Okay, card. Libra, Taurus energy. I create what I choose naturally and with joy. Naturally. And I want to say elementary, my dear. I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles and the Strength card. Leo energy, Earth energy. I am supported and never alone. Okay, God is helping you create something. Nothing is something. Star energy at the top of the deck. I'm looking at the Five of Cups. Now, somebody could be in this Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles energy. This Six of Cups right next to it. Somebody that you grew up with. Okay. Looking at the High Priestess and the Nine of Cups, and now they want to apologize because they feel in regret. Because you ended things out with them. I mean, I could say you ended things out with them, but I feel like because there's a major arcana, the death card, you know what I'm saying? It's a time to live, it's a time to die. I don't know, but I'm looking at the Seven of Swords when I split the deck. I take great care of what I value. I don't know. Some of this Empress for Sagittarius, some of Rise Venus. Now the Empress could be mother energy. You could be a mother, or somebody could be a mother. Some of this Empress. Somebody could be heartbroken because you don't trust them, so they can't come with you because they didn't trust you. They didn't trust you. They didn't trust what you could see. So much intuition. Some of this Empress for Sagittarius. Four of Swords and Temperance want to look at me. Somebody could be like trying to rest or meditate or relax. They could be having a hard time. I'm looking at the Eight of Wands. Looking at the Three of Swords. This could be about a mother figure. Take out resonance, but I'm looking at the Hermit and the Three of Swords. Is like somebody's being forced to be by themselves, and it's like they want to reach out. I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Some of the Seven of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Some of them rise of Venus. It's like, you know how people be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy my mama a house, okay, shit like that. It's like, but this person didn't believe in you, so it's like, bitch, how could I even buy you anything? Like what? It says I trust my ideas and my direction. Hmm. Take out resonance. Some of the Seven of Pentacles for Sagittarius, especially if you know you in the star energy. Some of the Seven of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Some of rise of Venus. Last half of April 2025. Looking at the King of Cups. I am my own anchor. Yeah, so it's like you didn't let your emotions get affected by this person. You still continue to put the work in. At the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Somebody is heartbroken because they couldn't confuse you because you know yourself. So this person is stuck by them. It's like, do people who don't know themselves all get together or something like that? If people who don't know themselves or they all get together. Mm-hmm. I feel like somebody's by themselves. I'm looking at the Tower. I surrender and know how to go forward. I'm gonna wrap this up a little bit. I'm gonna wrap this up soon. Let me see. Hmm. Some of this Two of Cups for Sagittarius. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Your legacy, your family. I celebrate everything I achieve. in my hand is the Five of Swords. You know, I kind of hesitate. I was like, let me see if this is good family. But okay, so I mean, with this falling in love and you being on your path, I feel like this is what you're gonna have though. But something about the family that you could have came from, it could even be the family that you created. Take out resonates, okay? But I'm looking at the Five of Swords. I will heal myself. Somebody was jealous. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. They wanted to tear you down. The Hanged Man, the Queen of Swords, the Devil, and it's like making it seem like I don't know, like you was being punished, like God was doing this to you or something like this. This is trying to make something seem like it was natural. I feel like with the Hanged Man and making you like check yourself or something like that. But somebody could have been doing some sneaking and geeking behind the scenes with this Seven of Swords. Some of this Ten of Pentacles for Sagittarius, some of rising Venus. Last half of April 2025. This Ten of Pentacles, tell me about it. The devil keep wanting to look at me. It's like nobody is like, this person could have wanted you to doubt yourself, but you're not listening to them, so I don't know. They're I don't know. It just made me feel like somebody talking to themselves. I'm looking at the Knight of Swords. I choose my battles carefully. I mean, this could be somebody that, because of the love that you have for them, you didn't get into certain things with them. You just walked away. I'm done talking to you. It says, I accept my situation without resistance. You could have felt like this person's not going to change. Let me just, I got something to do. Like, God told me to do something. Let me do it. And you could have been like, trying to see if people's going to act, I want to say right, so they could be on your path. So you could take them with you or something like that. But it's like, I'm inspired to follow my passion. I am inspired to follow my passion. Hmm. The King of Wands and the High Priestess and the Sun card. Okay, you're invested in your future. You're moving ahead. The Chariot, Cancer energy, Nine of Swords, Five of Swords. Somebody's having sleepless nights because they're like they could feel defeated. They could feel like you're better than them. This is so strange because this is life. I got my life. Y'all got your life. Everybody got their own life. And it's like, how could somebody feel like you're better than them in their own life? Like, huh? I mean, you can learn things from people like to improve your life. They could be doing something better than I don't know. It's just like it's just like they're upset though. And they could be like, "Oh, let me learn from this person." And oh, they're better than me at life. And this is like, let me get better. I want to get better at that. And then just getting better at that. But they take it a step further. Like, I want to get better than that. I could get better than that if they wasn't around or if they wasn't doing as awesome or something like that. Okay, it's giving low vibration. Anyway, I'm looking at the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So somebody's um, serious about the boundaries that they have. Somebody's serious about the direction that God got them going in. Somebody's serious about their new beginning. I protect what matters to me. I'm inspired to follow my passion. And somebody could be like thinking, and then again, it's Ace of Pentacles. Because they're listening to what God told them to do. And somebody could be like, dang, I didn't listen to what God told me to do. I don't feel like it's ever too late to start. 34, 43. I don't think it's ever too late to start. Okay, but somebody wants to fight. So they're going through this tower. And they could be going through poverty. Because it was foolish to want to hold on. To hold on. I don't know. Like, something about this person, whoever this is, something about this person holding on to you because of how they feel about themselves. Like you maybe fitting a certain narrative so that they could be comfortable with how they feel with themselves, and it's like I don't like it because it's like, mm-hmm. Why would you put how you feel about yourself on what somebody else is doing with their own life? You already putting yourself at a disadvantage. So how would you even be able to compete with this person if you wanted to do that? Like, I don't know. You already don't feel good about yourself, like what? Or something like that. Okay. I'm looking at Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. It's like if this person works with you, maybe this is somebody that you worked with or collaborated with or shared ideas with or something like that. It's like they're heartbroken. It's like it hurts them. So they can't learn from you. I'm looking at the Lovers and the Nine of Wands. Mm. I'm looking at the Star again. I don't know. I just feel like either you walked away from this person because you know your worth, or this person walked away from you because they didn't feel comfortable in your energy, or they was trying to break you down because they didn't feel comfortable in your energy. Mm-hmm. Maybe it made them feel like they had to step up or something like that. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know because I don't really want to get too much into how what these folks be thinking. Not even like a little bit. Like I don't know. Like these folks can't sleep. Okay, they're not getting adequate sleep, but they want it to be better than you. And it's like the basics. It's like for your own life. For your own life, making sure you're getting your sleep and you eating good and you doing what you're supposed to be doing. Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm gonna get an Isis Oracle card. Silence my dance if you would like a personal reading. Lady of the Stars. I'm thinking about this Michael Jackson song, Always Be the Lady of My Life. In that song, I think he's like in regret. Like he's always gonna remember this lady in his life because I don't know, maybe I'm mixing up another song. But something about I don't know, like not taking an opportunity when it was there or something. But anyway, Lady of the Stars. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. She brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. She asks you now to pay attention. Now, I added up now before anyway. She asks you to pay attention now because something significant is taking place at a spiritual level for you at this time. This don't say anything about no initiation, but that's what I feel like. But mm, you operating at an extremely high vibration, your life is gonna reflect it. Somebody could have been feeling some type of way about it. Are other readings about this? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get a fortune. It didn't say too much about falling in love, but I feel like you falling in love with life. I feel like things are lining up for you, and it could be a boo thing in the mix. But anyway, I'm gonna get a fortune. It's for Sagittarius. I'm thinking about a barbecue. Okay, Sagittarius. What is that? The road to glory will be rocky, but fulfilling. Okay, the road to glory will be rocky, but it will be fulfilling. And I just feel like these folks, mm-hmm, it's just it's giving like just quick like they're like, oh, like I'm hungry, I want to make something in the microwave. I make like microwave dinners. instead of like cooking with like whole ingredients and shit. The road to glory will be rocky but fulfilling. I feel like y'all doing the work that counts or something like that. Anyway, here's some numbers y'all can use for the lottery or it could resonate with you in whatever type of way. 8, 12, 24, 37, 41, 44. That's a reading. Thanks for knocking on my door. All right, peace out and later on, y'all.